Hey guys, Sean Zane, the connection machine and the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where I bring on guests that are involved in a network, affiliate, multi-level marketing. I've also had guests that were inside the crypto space because they use similar skills. And I'm also adding school owners and affiliates where you're able to learn from others' successes to allow you to not quit early. A lot of you are opening up schools and then closing them because you're finding some difficulty, but we're going to open your eyes. If you're watching us on the website or the YouTube channel, don't forget subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, at least hashtag live or hashtag replay, and please share this video. If you're listening to us on the audio verticals, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, please go and give us a review at the end. The most important thing is go to description, have and set up a connection call with my guests, and also join their community because I know you will enjoy what we're talking about today. Let me bring on my next guest. We have Miguel. What's up, man? How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Every time I do one of these things, I'm pumped for the day. Sometimes I'm lucky to have multiple, because I love meeting new people and bringing some value to this world. I always ask my guests, who are you, Miguel? And also, why did you get into working inside of Skool?
Yeah, well, my name is Miguel. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm a mindset coach. And that's basically, that started on Skool, basically. So, I wanted to make some online income and, provide value at the same time. And Skool just kind of made sense in that. So I started my own community. It's a brotherhood network based on guys that are looking for others to that are like-minded, and they want to grow together and help each other out and do it internationally. So I thought it was really cool to provide that. We have about 66 members now, and my coaching is in there as well. I provide value as well, obviously, and if there's any guy in there that wants to work more on their mindset and get some tips on that, then I'm there to help.
Definitely. And that's the power I found with Skool. We can be in different parts of the world and we can help other people. And it opens doors. Like a lot of times people are worried about having a job, that job, just over broke, right? That's what a lot of times that people call that. I like the ability to not trade time for money anymore. I like to, do some video like we're doing here, or do some other collaborations, or I'll teach some things on video and I'll attach links to it, and people will, watch the video, and people are like, well, if you have to get a lot of views. You don't. You need to have an important, you need people to look at your stuff and then they engage it. So that's what I found, that I like doing that more. And you have that cha-ching in Skool. You get a nice referral that actually turns into a client. You get a commission. And that's what it's all about, is helping people. And people are afraid of charging too. Have you been finding that in the coaching world, like what they should be, who should be charging what? And, I think I charge too much. And that's the kind of play that people get down into, right?
Yeah, I think it's, you start questioning yourself on what to offer, and I've been there for sure. And I got some help with it through Skool as well. And, there's like this, some guys just have like a blueprint of a way to go and offer, and pricing as well. You just kind of have to go from there. I mean, I have my first client right now that I'm working with, and he's telling me like I can ask way more than I ask him. But I just believe in growing it the way you go, like first clients and grow from there.
What do you say? Like, you pick up where they are currently. It's a lot of people are not trying to rewind. They want to make you wherever you are now. You want to help them open their eyes to certain things, to maybe, hey, take a look at this, try this. I think that's a lot of problem with talking about mindset. A lot of people don't want to try things because they always talk about what happens if it doesn't work. I don't like that. I changed the mindset. I'm always about what happens if this thing can really be beneficial. It could work. What happens if that's what I'm excited about. Anytime someone comes to an opportunity. Oh, you should take a look at this. And if I know the person, I'm like, sign me up. And then there's people that you're like, wait, why would you not sign up? You know who I am. I'm honest. I'm trustworthy. You like me. Why would you not just get involved? And they just have that, oh, it's a new platform, specifically Skool, right? A lot of people, when they come in, they're unsure of how to work and navigate. Have you been seeing that happening too?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Some people get in like over 100 communities and not active in one, or just focusing day by day on a different one. And I mean, you can decide for yourself how you want to go about it. But yeah, I with everything, I believe in less is more, honestly.
Like you were saying, a lot of people do join a lot of communities. And I always want to remind people, you can go to the notifications and click off the notifications. I highly
Mhm.
recommend that if you are one that's showing up every day. You don't need notifications. You'll see the little numbers up there, the messages or what have you. But otherwise, it will be a daunting thing because you'll have all kinds. Oh, this person commented, this person posted, this person did this, and it can be a little crazy early on. But if you get into a stride, you become a habit. The habits, I think, I like to change the word habit to action initiative because it's things that
Yeah.
I'm going to make happen. I'm going to achieve. I always found goals. You could always, not give your all and not even be successful and attain those goals. But if they're an action initiative, that's something I'm going to work towards no matter what to make sure I get to that point.
Yeah, true. It's just showing up. Not every day has to be perfect, but just show up.
They even say, "Well, oh, I do video a lot." And a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't know how you do so much video." I've been doing video since 2018. It was messy early on. I
Yeah.
would hit record. I would, uh, um, not sure exactly what's going on, not look at the right spot on the camera or on the phone, but you get through it. You work on it. If you're looking for perfection, you're never going to find it because it's not there. So you might as well understand that if you're doing things that others aren't doing, that's a good thing. That'll allow you to be in uncharted waters, uncharted territory, that you can actually build momentum and grow something. But you actually have to put yourself in that position. I always say, I like being comfortable, being uncomfortable, doing things I'm not
Oh, yeah.
normally going to be doing. It will allow you to grow. You want to be a different person than you are today, tomorrow, and going forward. If you're the same person, that gets boring after a while. Do you agree?
No. Oh, definitely. I'm big on self development, self improvement. So I believe in that on every aspect, like fitness, health, mindset, relationships. I believe it's all combined. It's all in one place, and one influences another. If something's going on,
How important is your health in your opinion? Since you brought that up, I'm glad you did.
I mean, it is important, but I'll be honest. Like I'm not perfect in that aspect either. So it's kind of with everything. Like there's so many temptations for me. It's still overeating. I used to be very big when I was like 15, 16, and I lost about 20 kgs. I learned a whole lot about nutrition, about fitness, but every now and then, because it's still my coping mechanism, still my thing that I get back to when I'm not feeling the best. And yeah, it's a social thing as well, especially in certain cultures, and it's just good to share the time with people and have some food, have some maybe some alcohol here and there. So it's pretty easy to get off track,
Yes.
but it is important because that's what I learned is you are your own instrument basically, and that's for life, that's for work. So if you eat like crap, you're gonna perform like crap, no matter what you're doing. You don't have to be an athlete for that. You can work an office job for that and still not feel good after doing bad stuff.
Yeah. With your health, I found it's all about moderation.
Yeah,
You can. have a glass of wine or
Exactly.
have that cake or steak or whatever you're into. It's all important. I found I like to move a lot. I like to do exercise or work out or bike ride or
Yeah.
go for walks. It's my and my wife said, "Oh, I should probably see a therapist too, because everyone should be talking about your feelings." But that's
Oh,
and
yeah.
I tell her that's my therapist. Like I try to work out every day, and it could be from doing walks to weights to yoga, whatever. Stretch mobility is important too. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel. And another goal I always tell people, or action initiative that I try to coin, I have kids, and the older that I get, I want to still do things as I get older. I tell people, I want to kick their ass in every sport that we participate in, no matter how old I am, because then it's be like, damn, that's your dad. And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to have the beer belly. I'm not perfect. I don't have the abs and all that because I don't dial in my nutrition like maybe when you were younger. But I want to make an example. I want to be a mentor for people too. So, and also in our business world, if our health is in check, you'll be able to do more. You can have more energy. You can be more uplifting. You'll look good. Your energy will be higher, and you'll be more enthusiastic, and it'll help you long haul instead of
yeah.
smoking or drinking or eating improperly, so you gain lots of weight. Definitely a powerful thing. Now, are you one that likes to travel a lot?
Oh, yeah. Big time. I mean, I like to see the world. I don't traveling itself. I don't love moving around that much. I just like to be in a cool place. So I've been to Thailand 3 months. Most of that was in Bangkok, and I plan on going back this year as well. Um, just to live in a different place, different people, and so much stuff going on, and so many international people as well. And yeah, I love it. I love it.
Now, in the Netherlands, what is the sport of that's very popular there?
Soccer for sure.
Yeah, and do you call it soccer or do you call it football?
We call it football.
A lot of people, yeah, in the U.S. we have our football as our gridiron thing, and
Yeah, yeah,
we call soccer your football. And it just makes sense though. It's you're playing with your feet, so you should be called football.
yeah. It does.
Was it something that everyone plays? And when you were growing up, is that something you were always involved in?
Um, Not really. Like my dad used to be a football coach, so he did that for a very long time. Very passionate about it, and I did it for a couple of years when I was really young. But I kind of got out of it, maybe because my dad was so involved that I didn't really feel like
Overwhelmed, you probably were.
maybe yeah, yeah. And then I started playing basketball actually, which is not a Dutch sport at all. But I started playing that around 12 because I wanted to be more active. I didn't really do stuff. I focused more on music and play guitar and stuff. And started playing basketball. I did that for about 7 years, and yeah, it was cool. I love it. Still love it. Still love watching it. I played some in Bangkok as well. Always good to people connect over sports. They connect over food. So it's a great way to meet people. And but now I focus on paddle as well. I don't know if it's not really big in the U.S. I'd say.
Is that like a ping pong? Is that with a table and a net?
No, it's like it's like a mix of tennis and squash.
Okay,
It's really
interesting.
big. It's been really big in Spain and Argentina, I think, and now it's big in the Netherlands as well for like 5 years, maybe already. It's cool.
Now,
It's four people, and you can bounce it off the glass and stuff. It's really nice.
oh, it might be similar to like a racquetball. I think that's what we call
I
it
think
here
so.
is
Yeah.
racquetball or wall ball, things like that. Hey, I enjoy sports. I found that, you know, I like discipline. It teaches you discipline,
Oh,
teaches
for
you
sure.
teamwork, teaches you, you have those bad days. You're not going to win all the time, and that's something that people have to learn. Is how to. You're not losing. I always say you're learning. You
Yeah.
had failures, but you also are learning from them so that in the future
Definitely.
you're going to put yourself in a better position than in the past. Now, we were talking about early on your personal development or self development. What are areas that you've been finding the best? Are there books that you've been seeing over the years, podcasts, people? Where do you find your knowledge in this space?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest reader. I've read some books, maybe like three or four in all those years, but YouTube was the main thing. Really, YouTube really came up with the fitness and nutrition, and yeah, I just started with trial and error, just trying things out and see what works and what doesn't for me. And I love it, man. I love podcasts. I love the raw content. I love hearing conversations. I don't really like all the crazy edits and stuff like that in content that much. I just like a nice conversation, people that provide value, just like we do right now, and just with their own experience and learning from it.
It's funny. I've been doing these things for a while now. This is my third season with this podcast. I've been doing
Yeah,
videos for a long time, and I've had people that we go through the whole episode, and at the end they're like, "All right, we're not going to air that, right?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? I mean, you had lots of value in it. No, but we have to edit it." And I tell people all the time, there's when you're editing, like you were just mentioning, you're not authentic. You're not being real. You're It's going to be like a robot. I want people to understand that. Can it be fearful? Sure. Are we doing things that are going to get ourselves in trouble? No. It's going to allow us to connect with others because it's not a text, it's not a phone call. You're seeing us, and you might be listening to us on the podcast, on the audio piece, but you're getting information, and it's all about taking that information and implementing it. Are you one that is, over the years, passionate about taking action, or have you had some challenges with that?
I've had a lot of challenges with that. I've had a lot, and I actually recently shared a post in my own community. I spoke to some people in other communities about it, and basically the main thing is action over talk, which is it's basically where all of it happens for people to get uh, feel a bit worse on the mental health side. When they do think about stuff, kind of like the cognitive dissonance. They think about stuff and they're maybe envisioning it. Sorry, and but they're not putting in the action and not pushing through. And for me, that was a big thing. I tried a few things. I really wanted to have an online income, for example. Tried some things, but it wasn't just really my thing, and I didn't push through, and I just ended up leaving it. And but now I feel like I believe more in what I do, and I know more who I am and what I want and what I don't want, which is basically, yeah, one of the biggest things, maybe the biggest thing you need in life, right? And yeah, now it's a whole lot better. I feel more motivated. I know my drive. I can get back into it, and I know when I'm falling off. So yeah, it's kind of my journey.
I like what you said. Miguel said that he is believing more, and that's something that a lot of people don't believe in themselves sometimes, and it takes some work. They feel they're not competent, but the more you're doing things, you're going to get that confidence, which now will build on your competence because you want to learn more and improve yourself. And I found it's funny that Miguel's, oh, I didn't like to read. I know that too for a fact. A lot of people don't like to read. So what I do when I started my video journey, I started doing a lot of reading. I do in the insurance world as well. So I would talk and read books on real estate and mortgage people and financial advisors. And I would read these books and then I would do a video sharing the value that's inside. So knowing they're not going to read it. But if I can give them that information, I'm connecting with them. Now they're going to be like, oh, if I need insurance, who am I going to call? So I do the same thing with my online space, I put out content talking about network marketing, a school, things like that to provide value. And I say, hey guys, you got to check what we're doing out. And the links are in the description, the whole spiel, or comment if you want to learn more. That's how it works. And it's powerful. And when people come into Skool, can you give some tips on what they should be doing inside of Skoolers?
Instead of schoolers, engage and network. Those are the biggest things, because there's so many people in there, because basically everyone who has a community, himself or herself, is in there. And there's a lot of value in that, a lot of value in those people. Um, and one might be at the beginning of their career, but the other person is already nearing the end, so you can learn a lot from that. So engaging is the biggest thing, and really jump on calls, man. I've met so many people. I think I had like 2 or 3 calls before this today, and met some new people. It's just cool. It's a cool place. School is so real, and people are really in here. They really engage, and when they're online, and yeah, I just think it's a cool place.
The engagement is powerful, and I'm glad you're doing calls. And we had a call, I call them connection
Yeah, exactly.
calls, and it's something that, yes, in Skool people are looking to help. Not like in Facebook, they're trying to sell. Instagram, they're trying to sell. TikTok, they're all about selling. They took a moment and stepped back and try to learn about others. And people say, I don't like going on calls. It takes a lot of time. It's work. It's our work. It's what we're
Yeah.
doing. We're building relationships. I found the more those calls I can have, and if I can share value with them, tell them, teach them about what I do, now it's in their mind. You just ingrained in their mind something that
Yeah.
you do. So when they're in their everyday life, after that call, if something comes up, you know what? You should be up on this podcast I was on the other day. Just if I'm speaking about Miguel, I have
Yeah.
this buddy Sean, and boom, you would connect them with me. I would, if I'm talking to someone about mindset, I was just talking to Miguel the other day. You should know him. Here, take a look at this community, and you share a link. I'm not saying everyone likes to copy and paste the link everywhere. No, after you have a conversation with someone, be like, hey, I would love for you to take a look at this. Would you just take a look at it? What's the worst that's going to happen, right? But people are afraid to do that. Oh, I don't want to sell anything. You're not selling. You're sharing your experiences inside of a community.
Yeah.
I would love for you to share, for those how many members do you have currently inside your community?
66.
Now, all 66 show up every day?
No, definitely not. Unfortunately.
That's the unfortunate thing. Some people don't, there's a commitment I found in different communities. You're never going to have 100%. There's never
No.
going to be perfection. But I'm always trying to talk to those that are watching us. They call them lurkers, I know you're
Yeah.
not ready yet to engage, but watch and learn. And after a few days, you should see what's going on. And I always tell people in my community, just post. It helps the creators out. If you can come inside and post every day, do a post. It saves the creator putting a post up, even though they should be doing one anyway, to keep that engagement. So if you have 66 people, imagine if you get 50%. If you got 33 people showing up with posts, that's going to make a lot of culture, a lot of things going on in there that everyone's talking and communicating and learning. And that's the power I found in a community. Or you have the crickets. Nobody's there doing anything. And I found the ones that are crickets are all about themselves. They're not about helping others. They're all about selling a product or a service. That's why it's crickets. I know we don't have 100%, but we want to help them. What are some things that you learned from Skoolers, from other mentors, to help you with your community to make it get alive?
Engage in other communities as well. Profile, which is good. It's just that's what we're talking about, providing that value. You don't have to do it just in your own community. Provide value in other communities. Be a good person and engage in others, because there are a lot of people out there, and they provide some value themselves. They make great posts about experiences, about knowledge that they know. So yeah, that's really the way to go.
No, man, the time flies when I do these things. If you're just popping in, you're gonna have to wait until this uploads because lots of value with Miguel on our episode today. I want to remind everyone, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment, share this video, or if you're on the podcast, the audio, give us a review. But have a call with Miguel. Go to his community, join it, take a look at what's going on. You'll see us all in there communicating, engaging. And I appreciate Miguel being with us. I want to
Thank you
just
so much.
stick around a few more moments. And everyone else, we hope you have an amazing rest of your day. As always, I'm here to help, motivate, and inspire. Take care, guys.
Take care.